Today, we're going to talk about how profitable print-on-demand ornaments can be. I'm going to show you some ornament samples from Printify. We're also going to go over to Etsy and look at what Etsy shops are doing when it comes to selling these. And then we're going to go through a full tutorial on exactly how you can create these so that Printify can print and ship them on your behalf so you don't have to stock any inventory. Print-on-demand as a business model has some of the lowest startup costs, considering that you do not have to stock any inventory or purchase anything until the customer actually buys from you. As always, I'm providing all of my best resources for growing a print-on-demand business down in the description box below. You can access the link to sign up for Printify 100% free, as well as my free Etsy 7-day bootcamp that's going to take you over the next 7 days on the steps that need to be taken to start a print-on-demand business. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial. Okay, so these are two ornaments from Printify. One is clear glass and the other one is white ceramic. And these are super high quality. I absolutely love this one. And we have the ceramic one, very, very nice. And it comes with a gold string. You can see this is very, very thick glass with like the beveled edge, and the design comes out very crisp and clean on both of these. All right, so I'm over on Printify, and under catalog, I went ahead and typed in ornaments, and I'm going to show you the two ornaments that I just showed you. And in addition to that, if you are currently selling on Printify already, they are doing this really cool Black Friday green challenge. And so for the month of November, you can actually sign up for that, win some really cool prizes for the amount of sales that you make using Printify. So definitely check that out if you get a chance. So now we're going to go ahead and head over to Etsy, take a look at what some stores are doing, and then we're going to do a full tutorial on how to make and create these ornaments. All right, so I typed into Etsy Christmas ornaments. I used my analytic tool here to pull this up, and I will link that for you down below in the description box as well. You can sort these by estimated revenue in the last month and estimated number of sales, and there are quite a lot of these that are making a ridiculous amount of money and revenue every single month, and I just went ahead and picked one that I thought looked simple and unique. So this particular ornament is a boys Christmas ornament, and I did my keyword research, and this is actually considered low competition. So that is why I'm personally selecting this one. And so once again, the revenue that this estimated to do in the last month is $7,619 in revenue and 305 sales. So I went ahead and pulled this listing up, and as we can see, this is a very simple ceramic ornament, and this one is personalized with a name. Take a look at everything that this listing has going on here. They have a handful of photos. They show the packaging that it comes in, and they let you know a few details about the actual ornament, which is great. And they have their holiday shipping deadline posted right here, which is a good note for your own store. And then they let you know about sales that they're doing. Then you can see that they are running a sale right here. Right now it says 50% off. So they're charging $8 for the ornaments, plus $4 shipping. So that is about a total of $12. Now, personally, I think you can sell these for a lot more. So if we come back to the analytic tool here, you can see the price of what everyone is charging for their ornaments. So I see $36, $25, $28. As you can see at the top here, it says the average price is $21. So if you see one that looks fairly inexpensive and you think, oh, I might not be able to make enough profit margin on it, it might be because you're just looking at the low end of the perspective. But this tool right here is telling me that the average price is actually $21. So over here on my profit calculator inside of Sales Samurai, I have typed in the price of $21.99 and then the price of, or the actual cost of the ornament, which is $5.76, and then shipping costs $4.44. $0.24. And then that is going to give us a total profit of $9.25. And so here is the exact ornament over on Printify. If you go to the catalog and then you type in Christmas ornaments, you can pull this one up from the print provider called Imagine Your Photos. And it does say that it comes in 4 different shapes, and it's taking just under 2 business days, and you can do an all over print with that. And they do show you the different shapes here and what they look like, and then how much of the area that you can print on, which is the whole entire thing. Now under ornaments on Printify, there are a ton of different ones to select from, and this one looks like it's doing really good. The wooden one is a bestseller here, and then there is the glass one that I had mentioned from Printed Mint. There is another ceramic one that is by Duplium out of Canada, and then there is this one that is from Imagine Your Photos, which is out of the United States. So let's go ahead and click on Start Designing and look at the process. Okay, so you have your ornament here, and then what you always want to do when you come to Printify is over here it tells you the print file requirements. So it says print area size 960 by 960 pixels. So over on Canva you can click Create Design, you can do the custom size and then type in your dimensions there and then click Create. So you have your square template here, and then if you want to make sure that it is round, what I'm going to do is go over to Elements on the left hand side, and I'm just going to select a shape right here of a circle so we can put the design inside of the circle and make sure that it is laid out properly. Now I'm going to pop over to Creative Fabrica and look for a graphic to use on the ornament here. So I went ahead and typed in Christmas dinosaur and hit search, and we can see all of the really unique dinosaurs that can be used on products. And oh, that's a really cool ugly Christmas sweater one there. I quite like this one, so let's click through and take a look. Okay, so this one says that it has commercial usage allowed, so that means that you can use this in a design for commercial use. However, you need to alter it in some way, add to it, and make it a very unique design. So I'm going to go ahead and download this and then take it over to Canva. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring this over here, and we're going to put it in the center there. And this is my inspiration design. Now, we don't ever copy someone exactly, right? So you wouldn't want to go and use this exact same dinosaur, this exact same font, but you don't want to go and put like snowflakes exactly like they have it, right? Etsy is a marketplace for unique items, so you can use it as inspiration, but you're not going to go and literally take their exact design. So let me show you how I would make this different. Okay, so I have a different dinosaur. It's literally a totally different aesthetic of a dinosaur, and now I'm going to do some font. So I have my font here, and then I'm going to go ahead and just type a random name, so we'll do something like that, and they had theirs at the bottom, so I'm going to bring mine up to the top. I'm going to put an effect on it. I'm going to arch it and pull that arch out just a bit, and then we're going to change the font and do a totally different font from what they did. So we could do something like this and make it a little bit bigger. The mistake that I see a lot of new sellers make on Etsy is that they try to copy designs exactly. They do the exact same font. They go and try and find the exact same graphic on Creative Fabrica. If a YouTuber like myself makes a design, they'll go and copy that to a T, and that is actually falling under the lines of copyright infringement. So just do your best to make your designs unique, and that is also what's going to work best on Etsy. So let's go ahead and we can add the date as well, but remember, we're totally changing the layout of this, so it's going to be different. So we'll put the date 2022, and we'll drag this to the bottom, and we will also give this a curve and curve it the other way. And what you can also do, get the color scheme from here. Photo came up right there, so it's going to give you some color options to match your photo. So we could do that in green, we could do it in a red, We could do it in a different color, green, whatever you think looks good. I'm going to go ahead and go with this one, and then we'll change the font of that as well. I'm using Lucky Bones. And there we go. So we can see now you have the date, you have the name, you have a dinosaur, and you can definitely tell it was inspired by this listing. However, it is totally, totally different. Now, instead of snowflakes, how if we do something such as stars? And so we can put some stars on here like this, and then we can Control D, duplicate that, and add some stars on this side. Just add these all around to give it a little extra detail. Now what we're going to do is download this as a PNG with a transparent background. And then over on Printify, you can go ahead and upload the design from your computer. And then once that's uploaded, it's going to tell you that it's high resolution, which is what you need for printing. And then you can go ahead and preview it, and they give you some really cool mock-up photos here so you can see it on a real-life ornament and with a person holding it. So those are really great. You can go ahead and save product. And then you can go ahead and make your listing. So you would put your title here, and you would put all of the keywords that customers would be searching for to find your listing right there. I will link some additional videos for you below on exactly how to do that. You would write your description. Printify already kind of gives you a description here, but in addition to that, you need to put your keywords in the top paragraph. You also need to put your shipping terms, your return policy, all of that. It allows you to add a size table to the description there, which you definitely want to do. And then you can select the product that you want to do and then edit the price, and we decided on $21.99. Apply, and then at that point, if you haven't connected your Etsy store yet, you can connect that, and then you can save this as a draft if you are doing this as a personalized product. Because if you're doing it as a personalized product, every time you get an order in Etsy, what you're going to need to do is you need to come back over to Canva and change the name right here to a different name. So you could just change the name like this, and then download this, and then go back to Printify when it comes into your other orders and upload the name to that particular order, right? This whole file will get uploaded to that order, so it is custom and can be printed and shipped on your behalf by Printify. You simply want to make sure that your store is connected, and how this is going to work is that the SKU of this, which is right here, is going to be added to your Etsy listing. And as this comes into your other orders, Printify is going to recognize what the SKU is. And since you didn't publish this order from Printify to Etsy, it's not going to be under this tab, but it's going to be under the other orders. And so you're going to come in here and edit the file that goes along with that, and then submit it to production. And in order for me to do this step for you to show it, I have to actually have an order here to show it. So I'm going to link directly below this video in the description a full customization tutorial that I did, so you can literally see every single step without missing anything. But that is the basics of how you design an ornament to sell on Etsy. As you can see, they have the personalization here. They have all of their keywords in the top here. And as always, just use this as inspiration and come up with your own unique designs like I just did. So if you enjoyed today's tutorial, definitely comment below and let me know if you would like to see more videos like this. I'm also going to link down below in the description the full tutorials that I actually did for mugs, candles, and family matching shirts. And by going through my full Etsy playlist that I'm going to link on the screen for you here, you can be well equipped to start selling on Etsy with print on demand. All of my content here is 100% free, including my Etsy bootcamp. And it is my hopes that as you go through this, that you become extremely successful and come back and let us all know. So go ahead and click on that Etsy playlist, and I will see you in the next video.